Welcome to the weekly roundup, Division 3-time Darcy.
It is TJ, and we're starting.
So I'm dedicating this edition of SA Football TV to the Lions, the boys from the Den, the boys from Smosh West Lakes. They've sung the song for the first time in 2 years. Well done, you Smoshies, stuck it. Yes, they won a game last year, but it was due to a points indiscretion, I believe. Awesome for Shawnee Glacken and the boys. I saw it on Saturday night on SA Football TV. We somehow got a link to them singing the song. Oh yes, so
it was.
Puts his hand up behind the camera. Yeah, that was me, Smoshies.
It was on Facebook, but you could have heard him from Portland to Smosh West Lakes. I reckon it was out loud, but no, good on him too.
So well done, Shawnee Glacken. Well done to the boys. I'm going to give you a bit of airtime. I'm going to read all your best players and goal kickers because I've been in that position where you play week after week and you bust your ass and you pull the Guernsey on with pride and you don't get the result. Where you got the result and you deserve to celebrate. Well done to Cohen Mattner with 6, Lyndon Parham with 2, Keith Thomas kicked 2. I don't know what his first name is actually. Gatesy kicked 2. Thomas, Parham, Brown and Beacon all kicked goals, and I'm sure they all would have got around each other when they kicked those goals. Parham used Beacon, Mattner and Thomas was in the best players. For Portland, mate, it's not such happy reading, is it?
No, it wasn't. They've been shattered after that loss, I think. So it was Bull with 2, Lassett with 2, and they did share around a bit after that with about 7 other players scoring individual goals. Lassett coming with 2 goals as in the best player with Wilson and Crispin.
If he doesn't win their best and fairest Laslett, I'll eat my
He's
shoe.
in there every week.
Salt and pepper, chuck it on the Nike and I'll carve it up and I'll digest it.
But Smosh West Lakes, mate, they're celebrating it long and hard Saturday night, no doubt. Well
absolutely. Speaking of teams that are just travelling along just nicely, the Brighton Bombers have smashed the Seaton Ramblers and, well, they say the third quarter is the premiership quarter. They kicked 5 goals, 7 to nothing, so that'd get the job done. They're not the most inaccurate team. I think they've kicked more behinds than anyone in the league this year. 14-22, 106 to an accurate Seaton, 9-2, 56. So 50-point win, but 36 scoring shots to 11. It could have easily been 120 points.
It does show where they are at the moment. I mean, Seaton Ramblers sitting third. They won by over 50 points. Just shows that where the Brighton Bombers are at the moment. Yep. So they are just on fire.
And you've got some mail on Seaton. Someone played a very good game for Seaton, didn't they?
Lowry.
Brenton Lowry, yeah.
Brenton Lowry. I was talking now, his name was from Seaton Ramblers yesterday, and he said he was on fire all day and did very well for the boys. And so we're in a losing side, so he gave everything all day, which is
and was named best as well, and won an award tonight, which we'll get onto now. It's our shout-out segment. So for the Brighton Bombers, Kennedy kicked 4. He was the only multiple. So there's a couple of others that kicked 2. Hunt, Lang, and Ray were the better players, and somebody's just got to try and stop Brighton because they've lost 1 game this year.
That's it.
To Plimpton, and no one else has looked like knocking him off. And we'll see what happens come finals time. Speaking of Plimpton, what a great day for the doggies! It was a triple header. It was the 80th birthday celebrations. I've seen all the stuff on Facebook. A lot of commemorative type photos and. Fantastic club, fantastic things being done down there, and well done on your 80th birthday. Congratulations to the Bully Dogs. In the end, it was 17-19, 121 to Mitcham, 14-10, 94. For Plimpton, Shooter Schutz kicked 5. I'd forgotten his name last week. Shooter Schutz. What a guy.
Shooter?
Yes, apparently they don't get fines if I mention him during best players, so it's safe at the moment. Big hips, Timmy Dunkley kicked 3, and he's just completed a level 1, so he's got coaching aspirations, so a young man with a brain, it's always good. And a whole host of others other jockeys. Better players was Scott Dunkley and Lonnie Hampton, whilst Captain Johnny Pecoraro snuck in there as well, with the man who kicked 5, Schutz.
And then we've got for Mitchell at Meaden with 4, Darty with 2. They spread around again. Thank God they did spread around for that third name I was going to mention, but it's about 8 other players there. Juralaski. And best players was Clark, Tucker and Juralaski, but the best players. So look, I think it would have been a lot larger score, 17-19 for Plimpton. I think they probably weren't real happy with the slight margin there, considering Mitchell on the bottom of the ladder, but it could have been worse if there was a lot more.
We don't have the quarter-by-quarter scores, but they might have been leading 1 more. I don't think they would have been too threatened by that. Of course, one of the Plimpton players does win a $50 award this week, so we need to tune into It's Our Shout Out to see who that is, because we're not giving it away now. It's our secret, isn't it, Darcy? And on an oval that I was told today measures only 113 metres by your boyfriend Andrew Ainga.
No.
Yes, he only kicked 2 and he had to have reasons, excuses.
Held very well too. Held very well, Andrew.
Flinders
Park, 3 players on you.
12 goals, 9. Westminster 8-8, so it was a 25-point win. Again, only 7 points up at three-quarter time. They do finish games well, Flinders Park.
They, as I said, you're right, they weren't overly happy with the game. Obviously, obviously where Westminster, they're not doing that well at the moment. They're not well, but Flinders Park, they would really be a bit strong.
Aren't they? Well, they're 6th now, Westminster.
Yeah, that's right. But I mean, they're doing okay. But Flinders Park to show they want to be as strength as the Brighton Bombers. I think they've got to be, win by a lot more margin than that. But again, they finished, as TJ said, they did finish off well.
We did tip them to play Brighton in the grand final before the season started, didn't we? So we looked like we were around the mark. So carry on, mate. Sorry to interrupt you.
No. So Westminster got Midland with 3 and Easton with 3 as well. With Hode, he also got kicked the goal in amongst the best players at Easton with his 3 goals, and Boylan.
For Flinders Park, Wyndham kicked 3. And yes, Ainga kicked 2 with Coe and Harvey. He loves that. Coe, Smith and Horsnell were in the best players. So I never realised Glandore Oval was that small. I played against Glandore for Walkerville in 97, 98 sort of area.
So they curtained down the change rooms. They said they curtained
used to have something like that.
Curtained 2 change rooms.
Used to be a very, very interesting place. Dominic Fodia was the star player, and apparently on a Thursday night they had a funny way of paying. It's a defunct club, so I can say what I want now. But apparently there used to be a whole lot of merchandise put on a table, and you took your payment for the week, and it was whatever merchandise was on the table, you were allowed to take one item. So obviously all completely legal.
No, that is, absolutely. But I just remember that the change rooms, you both changed, and they had the curtain down the middle. It's very strange. But
it was the '98 grand final. Glandore versus, I believe it was Jeps Cross. We played Jeps Cross in the B grade for Walkerville. I've still got it on video. 3/4 time at St Mary's Park, a fight starts, a giant fight. It was the guy that got dropped for the A grade grand final and the guy that replaced him early in the 3rd quarter. But they had big karate kicks, and it was on. And I was standing the Jeps Cross coach, and we were doing our very best not to watch, but gee, it was entertaining. You see it all in football.
I think Peter Sheffield was coaching back then, Glandore. That's many years ago now.
Was he?
He went to Flinders Park after that. He was definitely coach Glandore. Yeah, he was too.
Yeah, there you go. The coach of course, Walkerville went on to win the premiership that day.
They did.
So, it was a good day. But anyway,
that year. Okay.
I got caught up in telling old stories.
Talking about Walkerville.
Yes, nice little segue.
Obviously, where Peter Sheffield used to coach. They only left there a few years ago. Walkerville took on Golden Grove at Walkerville, but there's Golden Grove going on their winning way by a fairly big margin there. It's a 22-14, 146. Defeated Walkerville 11-4-70.
Yeah, it's not. That's 15 scoring shots to 36. Another one. I mean, 76 points is messy as it is, but yeah. Not real good. Young Kirshner was their best player for Walkerville, along with Lauren Callary, and boing, kicked 4. See what they did?
The boing.
Boing. Yep. For Golden Grove, does?
Yes, Golden Grove. Gunning with 8, Blair with 3, Pittman with 2, Patterson with 2. Then they shared around the individuals after that with Pittman and Shepherd in amongst the best players. So, big win there. Walkerville probably, they had a bit of angst at the beginning of the year, and they've sort of come back nicely and just sort of settled down a bit, and that wasn't too bad. They're not too bad at the moment. They probably won't get relegated, which is good. So they held on their ground, and Golden Grove continued their winning ways, sitting quite nicely there in 4th spot.
It's an interesting ladder. So Portland, Smosh, and Mitcham are battling in a 3-way battle for relegation. Walkerville are in 7th spot in no man's land. They're not going to go either direction. And then it's the 4, 5, 6 that interests me. Golden Grove, Plimpton, and Westminster all within a game of each other, and there's no way you could be certain of which 2 of those 3 will make the final. So it's an interesting enough division, and Brighton will finish on.
You see, the Plimpton are 5th. They're playing Flinders Park this week. The first game we're going to choose is, so that'll be Plimpton. I don't think they'll beat Flinders Park. You hope not, but certainly. So I'll go on. You can go with the goal scorer.
No, there's no need because Angel leads by 16. I'm sick of talking about him. All right.
You do see him every day, don't you?
Not every day, fortunately.
Sandford, yes. But Plimpton, they're sitting 5th. They're playing Flinders Park. I don't think they'll win this week, so it's going to put a bit of pressure on Plimpton to stay in that 5th spot.
Put a lot of pressure on them.
Park.
It's going to put huge pressure on them because Golden Grove play Westminster. So, it could be a season-defining week.
Yes.
Round 13 may indeed be unlucky for some. You can't really go past Flinders Park, can you?
Nah, of course not.
I think it'll be close, but Flinders Park.
Flinders Park for me. Then we head right to Golden Grove. They're playing Westminster, so a bit of a drive there for the old Westminster boys. But I still think Golden Grove out there are going to do. Should win by, not comfortably, but certainly going to be a good game. Westminster need to, as was said before, Westminster just trying to hold on to that, get into the finals, but I don't think they're going to do it against Golden Grove. 4th
versus 6th, Darth. 4th are at home. Westminster playing a small oval, Golden Grove's a huge oval. You have to think Golden Grove. Surely.
I agree. Yep, agree.
I don't tip that one with any confidence, though. I just think Westminster are a dangerous team.
Then we had a Pedal Reserve. St Ramers take on Walkerville. Both clubs, Walkerville's doing okay. They're just holding their ground. But I think St Ramers, they are sitting 3rd at the moment. doing very well. Just lost the 3 games. I think St Rose going to go on their merry way at home. Very hard to beat.
Yeah, I don't agree with what you said there. Walker were doing well, holding their ground. I think Walker were incredibly disappointed with their season. 7th spot, 4 and 8. New coach came in and they haven't really had a good year. For mine,
they had the contentious issues at the beginning of the year. That's what I'm saying. They sort of got around that. Put a new coach in. What, a few games in, wasn't it? And I thought, well,
Walkerville.
Yeah, Walkerville. Okay.
We've
wrong
been
side.
there. Yeah. Nah.
Was wrong side. Sorry.
Yeah. No, look, Walkerville. As an ex-player, I get a bit emotional about. Emotional is probably not the right word, but I still have a very close to my heart where I started my senior football career. So I'd love to see them win, but they won't win. And yeah, hopefully, well, you're right. If they can maintain in Div 3, they've got to reload next year. And follow on from what I said, I probably went off a little bit too hard on them last week. But get your junior and senior clubs together, work together, and you can build on it. Rumour today that I heard,
another one,
strong rumour. Well, is that they're looking at maybe putting 16s and 18s in the mix, and that will help massively.
Oh, it always helps any club. You look at any strong Division 1, 2 club, have always got very strong juniors around it.
Yes,
so
best place to build is your own talent pool.
Absolutely.
Mitcham and Portland. Now, this is actually interesting. Mitcham, 1 win. Portland, 2 wins. Mitcham, if they want to avoid relegation, must win this game at home, and they will.
Portland coming off the loss against
Smosh West
Lakes. Interesting game.
You lose to 9th and 10th consecutive weeks, you deserve to get relegated.
Exactly.
I think Mitcham will beat them.
I'm going for Mitcham too.
Your thoughts? Mitcham, Portland? Toss of a coin?
You'd have to.
Yeah. Yep. Now, Smosh on a roll.
Coming on from a win, Smosh, playing on Brighton Bombers. That's going to come from...
Yeah.
Do that.
I'd suggest Brighton Bombers will win by...
very comfortably.
Probably about 10 goals.
At Smosh West Lakes, but...
Yeah, that might make it a bit closer than what it would be if it was a Brighton. But the Brighton have got too much talent in their lineup, so they'll win. Thanks for watching the Weekly Roundup. We'll be back next week.
See you later.